What happens when a man says he's not a politician while making one of the boldest political moves of the decade? Senator Robin Padilla, speaking from Kuala Lumpur, declared he is hindi politico, not a politician, not traditional, not part of the system. But then, with the same breath, he endorsed a 2028 presidential ticket, Vice President Sara Duterte and Senator Imee Marcos, and not just as a supporter, but as their self-proclaimed future campaign manager. That's not stepping out of politics. That's stepping right into the control room. Let's not be naive. This wasn't a slip of the tongue. This was calculated, planned, strategic. It was Padilla pulling out the chessboard 3 years early and moving his queen. He wants us to believe this isn't politics. But when someone calls checkmate in 2025 for a match in 2028, what else do you call it? Here's what we know. Robin Padilla has resigned as president of PDP-Laban, saying he needs to focus on legislative work. And yet, at the same time, he's publicly maneuvering for the next presidential race. If he's not politicking, then what is he doing? This is where the contradiction lies. A man who insists he is not a traditional politician is acting in the most traditional way possible, endorsing power, aligning with dynasties, and setting the stage for a national campaign. And the country is watching with raised eyebrows. Even Salvador Panelo, a close Duterte ally, didn't hide his skepticism. He questioned the logic, the timing, and even the compatibility of Duterte and Marcos as a tandem. Panelo knows politics, and what he saw wasn't inspiration, it was calculation. Behind Padilla's charm and his cinematic past is a man fully aware of the political playbook, and now he's using it. The question is, why the rush? Is it a genuine belief in the Duterte-Marcos alliance? Or is it about staying relevant, cementing power, preparing the public early to accept what some would rather keep in the shadows until the last moment? Because here's the real danger. When early endorsements come from powerful lawmakers who claim to be outside the political machine, the machine only becomes harder to see. And it gets worse when those same officials use the symbols of justice, the Senate seat, the legislative authority, the robe of accountability, as shields for political ambition. We've seen this before. People in power claiming to speak for the people, while building legacies that serve only themselves. The Filipino people deserve clarity, not contradictions. They deserve leaders who say what they mean and mean what they say. If you're going to be a campaign manager, step out of the Senate. Step away from influence. Step down from the platform of justice you claim to uphold. Because you can't hold the gavel in one hand and a campaign banner in the other. Not if justice means anything. And to the 26 million who voted for him, let's be honest. You didn't lose your voice. You handed it over. But there's still time to take it back. Politics isn't about personalities. It's about principles. And if we don't hold our leaders accountable, no one else will. So what do? We watch, we speak, we ask the hard questions, we remind them that we see through the slogans, we remember the promises, and when 2028 comes, we won't just cast votes, we'll cast judgment, because democracy doesn't live in endorsements, it lives in vigilance. If this message speaks to you, don't scroll past it. Like, share, and comment below. Subscribe to Ang Kampanero, Tinig ng Katotohanan, Tunog ng Kasaysayan. Join us as we keep raising the questions others are afraid to ask. To our new subscribers and to everyone who watched this video, maraming salamat po. Let your voice be heard. Let the bell of truth keep ringing for justice, truth, and freedom.